All right, hello everybody, it's Travesty here, and today we are playing a game called Subsistence. All right, hello everybody, it's Travesty here, and today we are playing a game called Subsistence. This is an early access title. I've had my eye on it for a while, and I know there were some mixed reviews about it. They did release a pretty big update today for the AI. And essentially this game is a sandbox survival game. There are NPCs and animals, wildlife that we have to defend ourselves against. And the cool thing about it is the NPCs are actually able to build bases and things along those lines. So I'm kind of interested to see how that goes. I know that the biggest complaint is that it's really hard to find the resources that you need for building, or it's quite a grind anyway. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Give this a go. It was on sale. If you are looking to pick this up or enjoy the gameplay today, the autumn sale is going on until October 6th, which I believe is how long this game will be on sale for. So I believe I picked it up for about $11 roughly. So if you're interested in supporting a solo developer, give this game a go. All right, here we are. Sounds like a helicopter or something. Subsistence. It's such a tongue twister of a word. We do have a little bit of a, I guess, tutorial here. So it wants us to start a base first, which we need to harvest 10 logs, 10 fibers. We need to make cordage, planks, and then craft our foundations, as well as keeping ourselves fed. So I believe that the hunger and thirst are really useful for regeneration of stamina and health. I don't believe that we can actually die from hunger. I'm not sure. I was hopefully not find out. But yeah, as you can see, we will start by chopping these logs up. The trees don't actually fall. They just have a finite amount of resources you can pick from them. And then you just move on to the next one. So we should have close to enough logs. We needed 10. Need a couple more of these. I'm just going to get more than we need. And it does look like the bigger trees do provide more resources, which is great. Okay, got that all out. Another thing that we're going to need to do, so once I get the shop down, we'll take a look at the crafting tree. You guys can see what all we need. So it needs us to make a foundation and a wall. So for foundations, we need to find nails, make 2 cordage and 4 planks. And then we need nails again for the wood wall and wooden planks and cordage. And then we need a base command unit, which requires scrap metal and electronic components. And then, of course, some more planks. So when we go into our little hammer icon, there are our options to craft. We don't have any fibers yet, so we will need to find those. I do want to avoid the wildlife. They will mess you up pretty quickly. So I'm just going to continue to harvest. Now, for nails, we cannot craft those yet. Maybe at some point we can. But I don't know. I haven't really played much past the first few parts of the tutorial here. But I do know that for nails, they are going to be in supply crates that are hidden around the world. So we'll have to keep an eye out for little tool bag looking things in order to get those components. And we also need to make sure we're keeping an eye out for like gunpowder and shell casing so we can make more ammunition as needed. I don't know how many bullets we have. I haven't figured out how to see our ammo count. I mean, if I pull it, it just doesn't really show much. But anyway, yeah, there is a crate right there. That's exactly what I'm looking for, and another one here. So let's go ahead and unlock these. Hope for some nails. No, but we do have electronic components, which we need 4 of, so now we just need 3. So that's not a bad start. Please have nails. All right. Perfect. We got some nails. We just need 1 more electronic component, and we still need to find fibers. So fiber's a little confusing because I was thinking that we could just pull it from any of the plants, but there are specific plants we pull the fiber from. Like these we cannot pull from, but these little bushes we can. So we need, I think it said 70. Yeah, so we've got 8. So I definitely see where people are talking about, oh man, the grind for resources is pretty brutal. So if that's not your thing, this might not be the game for you. But I think with survival games like this, especially like the Sandbox kind of style, it's kind of nice to have to really work for your materials. So I think it's a little harsh on what they require. Yeah, because those nails are hard to find until we can start crafting our own. But that being said, maybe there's some like cozy aspects to it. I believe I have to look at the difficulty settings. I don't believe we can change the resource amount or any of that, but I know you can make it a little bit more cozy and less difficult as far as NPCs attacking you, things like that. While we're collecting, I will need to try to keep an eye out for a place we'd like to set up our first foundation at, or our base. There's a bear back there. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with the bears. Those are a little bit too much for me today. Pick up these logs and more of these fibers. And yeah, just kind of keep an eye out for any of those little containers that we can loot. Or maybe we'll find a base set up somewhere that, or, you know, with hunters. I think that's what they call them in this game. Basically with NPCs. Maybe we'll find some good loot that way. But at least it starts us off with a pistol, so we're not completely worthless. All right, cool. Not seeing any other supply crates. I feel like I can get a little bit better of a look this way. The zoom. We do have a deer. I know I'm going to need some animal to eat at some point, but maybe just focus on the task at hand first. Kind of work our way, get at least a base set up so we have a place to put the fire to cook said meat. Oh, there's another container over there. All right, let's see what we've got in here. Uh-oh, what's that noise? Warthog, okay. Stay over there, I'll stay over here. All right, so we've got our electronic components. We've got our logs, those are good. And is this cut off for us? It doesn't look like we can go any further this way. We have a map, so let's check the map. So this looks like it might be the edge of the map there for now, so we'll just go ahead and head the opposite way. Maybe go along the riverbank, because I would like to set up near water. I believe there is fishing. So yeah, we have fishing rods and a fish trap. So we will probably want to have a spot near the water so we can have a constant supply of food, not have to worry about hunting. But we'll see how much food we get, or I guess protein and things we get from the fish itself, if it's lucrative or not. There's a bear. I don't want to piss him off. Let's maybe swim away. He doesn't bother me, I won't bother him. For the food portion, we need to purify water, and I know we need to get kelp from the lakes. So I will try to keep an eye out for any kelp that we see. I see some down there. Give us something to eat as well, so it's a win-win for us. All right. I don't know if there's like a skill tree. I haven't seen anything yet, so maybe once we get past the tutorial portion, it will give us some more information on that. But as far as I can tell, it's just the crafting menu / inventory, which is right here. So we do have our food, proteins, fruits, veggies, hydration, and then our overall hunger. So definitely something we'll have to keep an eye on. All right. This might be actually a pretty cool place to set up a base. It's pretty open, and we've got our water supply here for fish, things like that. Let's go ahead and start making some planks with these. I know they need to be queued up. So let's get into our resources and just craft. See, it needed 5, so that should be 5. Then we need 5 cordage, which we can't, cordage, which we can do a few of, but not quite the amount that we need. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and not piss off a wolf. Uh-oh. I don't want to fight it. Leave me alone, please. Is he still following me? Yeah, he's still following me. Try to lose that. Oh, there is a chest up there too. Let's grab that for sure. So again, we don't. Oh, there's another wolf up there or something. Crap. Oh, it's a bear. Fuck, I really, really need that chest. Not sure if it's running after me or not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I out of ammo already? I have no more ammo. I'm dead. Okay, bandage myself. I know I'm bleeding. Okay, well. We've got ourselves some bear meat. We've got one bullet left. Holy smokes. Okay, so the bottom right under my gun shows how much ammo we have. I don't think I have a way of crafting ammunition yet. We need to wash our hands to prevent infection. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Crap. I really want that chest, but I think there was a wolf up there as well. That bear wasn't messing around. Oh, nope. Not even going to mess with that anymore. He's all the way up in there. We'll find it another way. Let's go ahead and eat our apple. And we'll leave. The water should be okay for right now. We'll leave the water as it is. All right. Let's continue on our search for more resources then. We've got our planks. I know we're going to need more than that. Ooh, there's a nice little looking chest. Oh, a lockpick. Okay. Can we make lockpicks yet? I wonder. Doesn't look like we can at this time. Can we break it open? Damn. And that would be the logical thing to do, is just break the thing in half, but fortunately it's not going to let us do that. All right. Well, I'm going to continue to search around for some of the resources so we can get this foundation built and then at least get a home base set up. I don't want to die and lose everything, so it'd be nice to see if we can get a respawn point set up so we don't have to travel all across this treacherous terrain just to get our supplies back. Crap, there's a bear. These things are everywhere, dude. And he is following me. Not happy. Not as tasty as I look. There's a chest over here, though. Please do not be another bear hidden somewhere. What do we got? Nails. All right, cool. So we can craft our wood foundation, I believe, with that. Let's go ahead and craft that. For the wall, we need 8 nails. So yeah, nails are, like I said, going to be a really important resource. So hopefully we'll find some more as I collect some more of the cordage and things that we need. All right, still on a short supply of nails, but I do want to go ahead and put this foundation down here. So I think this might be a pretty good spot. We've got a good amount of water here. It is a pretty nice view. It looks like we can actually build on the water as well, which is great. So maybe I'll start by putting this, let's say right here. Okay, cool. I like the way that's built. So we need a wall, which we almost have enough for. It does want me to craft a bow and purify some water on a fire. So maybe we can get a fire put down here. We got our campfire. We need sticks, which we make out of these. Looks like we needed 4, I think. Yeah, 4 sticks. It makes 2 per. Okay, that's fine. Probably need sticks for some other things. Fish trap we need sticks for, so yeah, I'll keep that because I do want to get some fish. Let's craft a couple more of these. Craft some more wooden planks. Cordage. And let's get our campfire put down. Hopefully this stuff isn't flammable. Okay, cool. All right, so we can use E to access. Awesome. So we have where we can put our food, which we currently have a liver. So let's go ahead and get that. Protein bar. I do need because I am low on proteins. Fuel. Okay, I can I split these? Yes, I can split. Is that going in there? Okay, it is. I'll wait to cook this until nighttime. Go ahead and drink our water. How much? Let's eat our protein bar. I believe we can fill this up. Let's see, how do we fill this? Fill it water, okay. We're going to put that on there as well. Fuel, oh no, ignition. We won't ignite it just yet though. Okay, so we've got that. We still need to get some more kelp to the lake. So I can do that in the meantime, see what we've got down here. We just need 5, so that shouldn't be too hard. Plus we're able to eat it, so it does give us a little bit of food to try to make it through until we can get the rest of the materials we need. I mean, just making a base is going to take forever though. I really hope that once we get that base command unit put down, that we'll be able to craft like a workbench or something. Let's see, how many cups did we get? We just need 1 more. Maybe I'll find another one. Can I do that base unit yet? No, I still need 1 more piece of scrap metal, which is also just kind of found randomly. Oh, what can I get out of the water? All right, there we are. So maybe we'll find a piece of scrap metal lying along here somewhere. All right, is there any kelp down here? I can kind of, oh, there's some kelp right there. Let's grab a couple of those. Oh, we also need to look at maybe getting a pickaxe. I'm seeing a lot of ore deposits laying around. Gonna grab both of those. I haven't found anything to craft ammunition yet. I believe it's just gunpowder and shell casings we need. I need to find that as soon as possible because if we get into a fight, I am screwed. Oh man, and there's like exactly what I need right there probably. I feel like warthogs are dangerous. How dangerous? We need to find out, but I need that crate. That's just a medical crate. See if I can sneak behind him here. Maybe there'll be some nails in here for us. All right, perfect. There are. Lovely. All right, get the hell out of there. All right, so we needed 8 nails, which we can now do the wall. We just need to find a piece of scrap metal, and we can get the first part of that tutorial finished up. Okay, I think this should hopefully be the last chest we need. It's kind of hard to tell. This one might be one that's... Shit. There's an animal. Crap, I am so screwed. That wolf wants it. I don't want to fight you, dude. Oh, shit. Run away. God, I hope they can't swim. Really hope they can't swim. I don't want to look behind me. I know I'm bleeding. Oh, crap. Okay, stop following me. Do I have anything to cure the bleed with? I do not. Can we craft that? I need cloth. Okay, how do I make cloth? How do I make cloth? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so dead. All right, let me maybe die a little closer to my base. Then... I think I have to kill an animal to get cloth, though. I don't have the bullets for it unless we find a rabbit. Maybe we can get some cloth from that as well. I'm getting pretty close to dying. Crap. Bad timing. Oh, no. Oh, there's a bear there. I want that chest. Probably got exactly what I need. Jeez, dude. Animals are freaking everywhere. Okay, I stopped bleeding automatically, so that's good. There's another chest here. Oh, let's just get back and get this wall put up. This is stressing me out. Awesome. Plenty of nails there, too. Cool. All right, my foundation's not too far, so... Nope, I'm just going to swim. Oh, I can drown if I don't have the stamina for it, of course. Try to be careful. I don't want to have to run all the way back here to get my stuff. I'll get some kelp, though. Thank you very much. Okay. Think we're good. All right. Let's get that wall. Actually, we're going to start crafting it now. Along with this. All right. We are good. All right. Back at base. Let's go to get this wall. One single wall put in. Okay. Like, please connect. Base unit. All right. How do we put this? Right there? Oh, awesome. Look at all these things we can craft now. We need power, though. Of course we do. Is that for everything? Yes. All right. So we got to figure out how to make a generator, it looks like. Do we have anything else on our tutorial? No, just craft a bow. All right. Well, let's go ahead and cook the food up here. We'll ignite that. Fish trap I can make, so let's go ahead and craft one of those. Also needs me to make a bow, an arrow, which I'll need to make sticks and cordage from. So let's go ahead and get that started up somewhat. All right, we got to figure out how we get more power. Generator. Maybe with these ingredients, since I find them, we'll be able to figure out how to craft those. But let's just stay here. It's getting nighttime anyway, so probably don't want to go too far out. One single bullet. Let's go ahead and eat those. And we definitely need some more protein as well. So once that's done cooking, let's see. All right, so it's medium. See what, so it's 24 protein medium. Let's see how it is when it's cooked fully. If it changes. 20 hunger and 24 protein. And we've got ash. Okay. Cool. I'll see if that changes at all. Okay, it is cooked, and yes, it does give us more of everything, actually. So let's go ahead and eat that. Get our protein up. No protein in that, of course. All right, I'm going to pick up some more wood and see if I can get some more of the fibers that we need so we can get that bow built and hopefully start hunting some rabbits or small animals so we can get more, I believe we get cloth from them. I don't know if it's going to be the small animals or the bigger ones that give it, but hoping it won't matter the size of the animal. Okay, well, that's great. In a few days, hunters will start moving into the world. Lovely. Well, hey, we got our fish trap, so we've got some way to get some food set up, so definitely want to place that down. We'll have to wait till daytime. Thank God there's a marker for where my base is, because I was going to get lost otherwise. That bear's making me nervous over there. Let's pick up some of this stuff while we're over here. All right, and we got our fish. How far or how do we place this though? How far out do we have to go? Okay, so let's just try to remember where this is at. Right there. All right, so now we can get some fish. Perfect. And let's stay by the fire so we stay warm. Don't think there's anything else we can craft for that. Fuel brick might be a smart thing to make at some point. Let's see. So we still need to get some more cordage, which I don't have enough to do that. And I think for the arrows, we probably are going to need nails. Yep, we have nails. All right, cool. What else do I want to build? A pickaxe would be great once we get some scrap metal. Got our glow stick. We can't craft any more ammunition without gunpowder. And cloth is needed to get us some better clothing. So wait till dayfall and then we'll probably traverse out. Now that we have hunters, we definitely need to prioritize ammunition though. All right, it is becoming daytime finally. Do see another chest over here I want to grab. I don't know if these just randomly pop up. I'm guessing they do because that wasn't here earlier, or I am just very not observant. Okay, cool. So we've got that. I did just put a little doorway in just so we have something a little bit more, I don't know, uniform. So yeah, now let's take a look at our map here. All right, I think we went ahead. We've been through there. We haven't really been up or down south yet, so maybe check out the southern perimeter. We need to find, of course, more materials to craft with. But on top of that, we really need to find ammunition. And the reason is those hunters will be here today, apparently. So we need to get ourselves armed and ready for that. A storage container would be nice. Let me see what we need for that. We need nails and then cordage. So yeah, nails are going to be something we really have to keep an eye out for. And then hopefully we can keep some stuff at our base, so if we die, we don't lose everything. I'm going to try to get this without pissing off that wolf. Hopefully. Oh, perfect. Just what we needed. More nails. All right. So we need to find scrap metal, and then we need to find gunpowder and shell casings to make more ammunition. I have one bullet, and I don't think that's going to get us very far, unfortunately. Let's see. I don't know if we die if we go to our base or have the option to respawn there. Whoa. That was strange. Can I pick that up? I don't know why that just like a piece of ore just exploded up there. Or if we need to put down a bed first in order to get that respawn point active, so we'll have to mess around with that here in a little bit. But yeah, main focus right now is going to be looking for resources. So my protein is down really low. We definitely need to hunt. Again, can't really do much of that without the ammunition that we need. So let's hope we find some in here. No. What do we need for the hunting bow? We need a few more pieces of cordage and another thing of sticks. Let's craft that. And we need more fiber. So at least we have something. The only thing is that the arrows require nails, and I don't really want to have to use those nails on that just yet, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. All right, perfect. There's another chest over here. So, oh, crap. Always something guarding it, though. Damn. Wonderful. Back off a little bit. Scrap metal. We need that. Pick it up. Not much. All right. So, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for the NPCs now, too, because those could easily be a problem. We're just kind of missing that whole area. I think it is just the water of the lake, so I'm probably not going to search that area. I think being on the ground is going to be the best option, man. There's not even a lot of fiber, and it really annoys me that we can't pick this stuff up. I don't like that. But there's some over here. It's not much, but every little bit is going to help right now. Is that it? All right. I think there's some more up here too. So yeah, every resource is kind of scarce, except wood. Plenty of wood, but can't really do much of it without everything else. So probably need to get some more wood now that I mention it, because we made those sticks. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a couple of arrows. Let's go ahead and craft a bow. We need 4 more things of cordage. Still need a lot more of that. At least that way I can hunt some of these animals over here too. And yeah, let's just hope that we don't run into any these hunters out here, because if we do, we're just going to have to run. This axe is not going to take them down as quickly as I hope. All right, I'm heading back to base. I do have enough to craft my bow. We do need more sticks for the arrows. Let's go ahead and craft a few of those up as well. Got some medicinal herbs as well, so we can craft some sort of health kit. I haven't seen any of the hunters yet, thankfully. I don't know if we're going to run into any of this episode. I've been kind of sticking closer to my base just to avoid any untimely death. It would be nice to get a storage crate put down just so we have... Damn, that stupid freaking bear, dude. But let's go ahead and craft some arrows real quick. Do 2 of those, maybe 3. Yeah, that's all we can do. Let's max out. And hopefully our fish trap All right, let's get this little dude here. How's our arrow coming along? All right. Oh, shit. Okay, that's how that's going to work, huh? I thought it would let me aim first. Oh, that sucks. I think that's long gone, huh? Okay, well, good to know. It is pretty much already aiming, so we just have to point and shoot. Damn. Well, oh, another one of these right in front of my place. I love that. Please be some goodies. Gunpowder, perfect. We can make some ammo now. Oh, so close. Not yet. Wish we could take the containers to use. That would be nice. Oh yeah, let's check our fish trap and see what we've got out of that. I did add some bait to it. All right, we got one fish. All right. Hey, you know what? It's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, we need protein bad, so we definitely need to hunt one of those animals. Let me go ahead and just drop the fish off onto here. I need to add some more fuel. And we'll need to craft a fire starter on that as well. All right, let's see if we can find a rabbit or something. Here we go. Dang, they are going to hear me. So how do we crouch? See? All right. See if we can sneak up on one of these bastards here. Right there, it looks like. I can't really see him from where I'm at. Uh-oh, I think there's... Damn, a wolf there too. Of course. Those wolves are going to be the death of me, literally and figuratively. They are just everywhere around here. Stupid warthog. All right, let's see if I can kill this rabbit here. He's going that way. Got him. Woohoo. Picked him up. I kind of feel bad. Oh, wow. So we don't get those arrows back, do we? That's unfortunate. So they are a one-time use. What was that? Onion seed. Okay, cool. So there's planting in the game. Let's go ahead and... I don't know why it won't let me butcher. Okay, perfect. Lovely. Look at all that. And we do get cloth from it, which is nice. Let's go ahead and eat those. The medicinal tonics. I need fish oil, which I'm sure... Do I need to pull that fish out again and butcher it? I can harvest oil or eat it. Oh, let's harvest oil. Yeah, so I want that to be able to make some medicinal tonics. I'm sure I'll die, so... and then for the fire starter, let me make sure we have what we need for that. We do. Just keeping that fire going is probably going to be the best idea, so I don't have to rebuild this each time. Then we still need to get a pickaxe so we can start getting some ore. Don't think there's anything in here I can craft just yet. Need like circuit boards. It's like a generator. If I hit craft. Yeah, it's not gonna... Interesting. Okay, so it does seem to be crafting it. I'm not really sure how this works 100%. But that should give us some more power at least. What's this? Well, lockpick. Don't remember grabbing that. All right, we'll take that. Okay, where can I put this? Does it have to be on my foundation? Yeah, it does. Be a pretty tight little base here for a little while. And we need biofuel for that, which I do not have. How do we craft biofuel? Medicinal plants. All right, yeah, I guess we'll have to do that as well. But we won't use it yet. Next thing I definitely want to do is a refinery. We could craft a bed once we get the cloth. But I think the refinery to get nails is going to be the most important part. I'm assuming that will get us nails, of course. Okay, cool. We got that. We got our lockpick in case we find one of those special little chests. And go ahead and fill this up. You have water in there, so we're good. Okay, guys, I think this seems like a good place to wrap things up. We'll probably go ahead and explore once we, I guess, get this food cooked up, get a little bit more protein, and find some more ammunition. I do want to find one of the hunter bases, and then hopefully, what do we need for the refinery? We need circuit boards, planks, and scrap metal. So we need to keep an eye out for those. That way we're able to hopefully start making some nails at our home base. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap things up here, guys. So leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more of this game. I'm enjoying it so far. It is a slow start, but I think once we kind of get some of these things built up, get this base put together, it's going to be a lot more interesting to explore and get out. So anyway, guys, if it's your first time at the channel, feel free to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.